Hello there! Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning.
Okay. Somebody started us off strong today.
Always, every day.
Always. Hope you're doing well, all of you beautiful people. Today, we're going to be talking about
living with your partner.
Lately, I feel like we've been on another level. Like, we moved. Should we tell them the story?
Yeah, I mean.
Alright, this is kind of creepy. We'll tell them the story about the candles?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if any other couple.
If you're out there, drop a comment below. Please.
I mean, I don't know if any other couple does, I don't know, the same exact thing at the same time very often.
Right.
But.
We move at the same time. We'll say the same thing at the same time. So, should I tell the story?
Yeah, tell them the story of the candle. And it was at nighttime.
So, mind you, by the way, we're in our kitchen, our dining area right now. But right behind the camera, there's an entryway to our apartment, right? So, one night we were getting ready to go to bed, so we turn off all the lights, whatever. And we have these...
There's different ways to get to the entryway.
Yeah, there's two ways to go to the entryway, right? One through the kitchen, one through the living room. So, we had to turn off these candles. They're
little candles.
Battery-operated candles. So, her and I both knew we had to do that. I didn't know she was going to do it. She didn't know I was going to do it. So, we both went to go do it at the same time. She went one way, I went the other. We both picked up the candle at the exact same time.
Said nothing to each other.
There's about 5 of them, so we both picked up one. We turned it off, we placed it down, and we walked away at the same exact time. And we saw this all happen, and then we stood there afterward. We were like, did that just really happen? That's just an example of
one of many.
I feel how connected we are lately. Which is a good thing, right? You should be
good, but it's scary at the same time.
And if you don't feel connected to your partner, then maybe you need to do something about that.
Yes.
Right? Because it's not going to magically just happen. You got to do something about it. So today we wanted to talk about living with your partner and some things that Nida and I do together that strengthen our bond, our relationship, the connection that we have. And it improves our lives, because if her and I are good and her and I are in a good state, then my life is a lot better, and I'm a lot happier, because we sleep here, we wake up here, our life revolves around our relationship.
Yes.
It's a huge piece of my life. So if we're not in good standing, then everything else around us then gets affected by it. My job, my business, right?
Just your day in general.
My other relationships, my mood, my energy,
everything.
It's in the back of my head, okay. We kind of got to fix that. So, we want to help you all. We have a lot of value to share with you today. Lots of valuable information.
Yes.
Any comments, Ben?
So far, no. No comments.
So we'll start off with something that we do every Monday.
Every Monday we do this.
Monday morning.
It has to be morning.
I usually have an early client. I go to my client, I work out, I come back, she's taking the dog out already, and we then sit down. We have a cup of coffee together. That's another thing too. We start our days off with coffee together.
That's the only way.
And we're present.
The only way I can function.
Phones are away.
Yes.
Right? We're totally present, and we're talking. And we're communicating. So we're on the same level. And we see eye to eye. First thing in the morning. Monday, starting the week off, we do our grocery list together. Mm-hmm. So I think you came up with this idea more so than me.
Yeah, so we're on the same page, and so we agree to what we want for certain days. So we come up with a grocery list with just a little writing pad or something.
Well, first we decide the meals.
Well, yeah, that's what I say. With the pad, though, we place on the pad, we have a pen, pencil, whatever. But we will plan out the meals for Monday through Friday. Because we've done Saturday and Sunday, but it kind of just went.
Saturdays. We went to donut crazy this morning.
We ended up going out to eat those 2 days to give ourselves a break.
Friday night we eat out, right? Typically.
Well,
sometimes.
But
and then Sunday night we eat out.
If we eat Friday night, then we change that Friday meal to Saturday.
Yeah, we eat out twice a week.
At least twice a week, but I'm trying to make it down to one.
3 times a week.
One time a week. I mean, this week we went a little out of hand. Anyways, let's continue on with the topic.
Yeah, sorry. So grocery list, that's a huge thing for us. We plan out our dinners together, just our dinners, because we don't really eat a big breakfast. Lunch, we kind of grab on the go. But dinner's our time to sit down and communicate a little bit more. So we write down our meals for the week. Then from there, we backtrack. We reverse engineer so that we go meals. Then we go, all right, we got our ingredients for these meals.
Now make a grocery list.
Then we make the actual list
and
of
now
food.
that grocery list, it goes based off the food that we are going to make that week, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So we don't end up overspending or getting anything else at the grocery store. It's like an in and out situation.
Yeah. If you guys are on a budget, you know it's a great way to budget. Then you know exactly what you need to get.
Exactly.
And one of you's not coming home like, oh, like, why don't we have this? Or like, oh, what is this? Or where's my this? It's like, no, you guys did it together. You planned it out, and now you have everything both of you need, right? So that's number one, right? We do that every Monday.
It's been working for us pretty much, like, really well, actually.
Yeah, it has. And we, we sit down at the dinner table and we spend time. She tends to like just stare at her food when she's eating. She's like straight up business at the dinner table.
I eat fast too.
But I try to tell her like, put your fork down for a second, look up, and maybe look at me for 1 second. She's just like, she eats more than me. It's great. It's a little scary. But dinner table's huge. Coffee table's huge.
Coffee table?
Coffee table.
Coffee on the table is huge.
We do both of them at the same table.
This table is used many more.
Business, food,
everything. Anything and everything.
We ain't gonna take greater detail. But second thing, we actually clean the house together. And so maybe some of you have hired a cleaning service. That's great. But we have a pretty small apartment. It's not big. It's small,
but it's kind of big at the same time. You know,
it's perfect size.
It's definitely perfect size for both of us. Yes.
But we both clean it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
We came to that where we do every Friday. We try fitting it every Friday to clean the house. It's a must.
Yeah.
So with cleaning, either you or me, one of us will at least sweep and mop, and then the other will actually focus just in the bathroom to clean everything in the bathroom, whether it's bathtub, whether it's toilet bowl, whether it's sink, mirror, anything and everything.
Yeah, so we found that pretty helpful.
It makes things, it's smoother that way,
Yeah, because in the beginning, when we first moved in, like, I woke up one Saturday morning, I'll never forget, right? And I go out to a client, I come back home, and, like, she didn't want to talk to me. And I'm like, why don't you want to talk to me?
I was angry.
She was mad because she was like, because I have to clean. And I'm like, okay, why would you clean by yourself? Why? Well, I'm here to help.
Well, normally...
You have plans today. Blah, 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 blah. So going back to the communication, right? We decided to say, hey, we're going to clean together. That way, you don't have to do one thing or you don't have to take on the whole load. Now we're sharing the load. So she doesn't have a reason to get angry anymore. And, we're doing it together, right? And I don't have any reason to get angry.
It definitely takes communication, but it's also, the thing is, when I was growing up in our household, it was like the women in the house were focused with cleaning the house, and the guys were focused on cleaning outside. So, but definitely things changed for the better, and you actually take part and help out.
Yeah, she's surprised because she's got a real man in her life. That's willing to get down on his hands and knees and scrub the floor.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. You said you were gonna clean. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, like.
Gentlemen, take notes, gentlemen. Get your legal pad out and a pen.
If you want to make your woman happy, then
clean for her. Buy her flowers. Those flowers right there. I got those for her.
They're right here.
Yeah. No. Wash the dishes. On top of that, right? We'll say, okay, we do clean together. We kind of do plan, who will cook one night, but then we
help one another out actually.
If I'm free, she's cooking, or if I'm free, I'm cooking. If she's free, she's cooking, vice versa.
But our next thing is what comes into play, what helps us.
Well, with communication.
Well, with communication, but also the next thing that we are going to come and talk about is.
Well, I also wanted to say too, to go off the cleaning thing.
I'm a little excited.
Is washing dishes, like one of us is washing. The other one is drying.
Yes.
So, like, we're still present and we're doing it together.
Yeah.
Right? Because
we don't need one to do all of it by, themselves.
Yeah, I feel like if one partner is doing more than the other, then that partner is going to start to get a little angry and might be upset, and you might hold that in, and that might build up over time, and then to the point where like one little thing happens, and then boom, a hurricane hits.
Or the bomb exploded.
The bomb exploded, right? So
it only took so much for it to tick, and then boom.
And gentlemen, okay, listen, I know where you're coming from, okay, but we gotta stay on top of it, okay? We gotta take initiative. We gotta be proactive instead of being reactive, all right?
I agree.
So talking about proactive, right? We are very proactive in the sense that we use a calendar.
Mm-hmm. What's that calendar called?
We use Google Calendar. You can use any calendar.
But that's what helps us.
But we can share it.
Yes.
On our phone. It was actually her idea. And I'll give you
it
credit
came from
for
your
that.
mom, actually. She did that, and then I was like, that's a smart idea, actually. I think that'll help us out, just figuring out how our schedules look. Not to like interrupt one another. You have your sessions. I don't want to just like call you and you have music playing on in the background, and then you hear a ring on.
Yeah.
So.
Right, and we can just plan, the week, and we know, I see you have time here, I have time here. Okay, we can do this then.
This is why we're doing this right now too.
Yeah, we know we both have time right now. So, and thanks, Mom, for showing us that.
Thank you.
Because you're helping our relationship out.
Yes.
So we use a calendar. She puts down when she has her clients. I put down when I have my clients, and then we also add in our personal things. Like, all right, we're gonna go for a hike this day, or we're gonna go film a video this time,
or you're gonna get a haircut, or I'm gonna get a mani and pedi, or I'm gonna get a haircut, or whatever.
Literally down to like working out. Like, I'm gonna go work out from 7 to 8 this morning, so you know where I'm at when you get up, or if I'm, whatever. Mm-hmm. We know where each other, we know where we're at.
Yeah.
That's it. So very helpful.
Yes. And also we also have actually a calendar in the kitchen right over there. But that one is only for like special events like birthday parties, or also like we have on the side what we're planning to do as a goal together to complete.
Great transition, babe. Great transition. You in these beautiful transitions today.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, okay, she said the magic word goal, right? And this is our last bullet point for today. As far as things that have been very helpful for us go, we write down our goals as a couple. Mm-hmm. She writes down hers as an individual.
In my own planner, because I have a planner for work.
Mm-hmm. I write down my goals as an individual, but then we write down our goals as a couple. Right? And that's huge.
That's very huge.
Huge. Like, we're writing down something that we want to accomplish together.
Mm-hmm.
On top of our own individual goals. Very important, all right? So you talk about communication, we're using that calendar, right? We're sitting down, we're having coffee in the mornings together, we're present, we're sitting down at the dinner table, we're starting and ending the day together. Crucial.
Strong.
All right? Communication, crucial. We're planning out our week with our meals, right? So that's way more important than, all right, I'm gonna go grab something on the go, I'm gonna go through a drive-through. Right? She's eating by herself. Like, no. We sit down, we eat dinner together, we communicate. Again, going back to communication.
Oh, when we wait, if like you have work till 8 p.m., I don't eat dinner till whenever you get back home.
You're so cute.
So.
That's why I love her.
But we definitely.
She's waiting for me.
Yes, and we help one another out. If you happen to be 3 days in a row that you're working late, then I'm cooking 3 days in a row. There is no complaining. There's no ifs, buts, whatever.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Works the same way.
Absolutely. And then we write down our goals and we put them on our, like she said, we put them on our calendar and we see them every day. One of our goals we can share with you is to do a podcast or a video once a week, every week for the month. Mm-hmm. And we do it by the month.
Yeah.
And last month we checked off every box. So it felt good. This month we're going to check off every box.
On this and we're
and
trying.
It's November 8th.
We're definitely going to.
So
this is at least our second one now, actually, for the month. So that's good.
That's right.
Not second video. Could be second podcast, but.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, those are 4 notes and 4 tools. I guess you can say tools that have helped us
while living together.
Yeah, it helped us while living together, helped our relationship.
Big help.
Our communication has improved tremendously.
Communication, you need it. You really do. Like,
Yeah,
it's something huge.
Yeah, I think all of these notes kind of revolve around the word communication.
Yes.
Right. So at the end of the day, if you're communicating better with your partner, your spouse, I think you're going to be happier, right? And
Well, you should. I mean, I don't see why you should not. Like,
right?
I just don't understand.
Gotta communicate, right? So
That's the main thing.
yeah, if you're not communicating, what are y'all doing? You're just you're roommates at that point, right?
Yeah, no.
Right. No. Oh, I have one more thing to add before we go.
What do you have to add now?
We sleep in the same bed.
Okay.
That's huge. Some partners out there watching the video don't sleep with their spouse.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Okay, and if you don't, then maybe you're wondering why you aren't connected.
Yeah,
And we're not talking about
couch.
like being intimate. Like
No.
that's your business. But I'm
Yeah.
saying literally sleeping in the same bed.
Like one in the couch and one in the bed.
If one's on the
that's
couch,
roommates.
one's in the bed, y'all are roommates.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
definitely.
And you're wondering why, or you're wondering what's happening with your relationship. At the end of the day, you gotta lay your head right next to your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Lay your head right next to
Even
your
if
spouse.
you're not cuddling, like you need to be laying right next to him or her.
Because there's that spiritual connection, that element that
That's
goes
why
with
we're
that.
so like.
That's why we're
connected.
literally turning the dang light off at the same time. We're saying yes at the same time. We're literally breathing at the
We're like.
I take a deep breath, she takes a deep breath, we yawn together. It's crazy.
We're like identical twins.
Anyway, you sure not related to me?
Stop! Please don't say that.
All right, y'all. That's it for today. I hope that made you a little bit more aware. Maybe it opened your eyes. Maybe it provided some value to you.
For those who are not living together just yet, this is definitely helpful
Huge.
information. Like this is something that
You
we
just
learned.
squirted on
I'm
me.
sorry. This is something very. This is something very important because I mean, we never experienced this till now, so. And we're learning as we go, but we want to help those. And you're just like interrupting me.
I'm sorry. Keep going, man. I didn't.
Like,
Look at
you're
that. Look.
laughing.
If you have a Latina, good luck. Go ahead. I'm just still laughing. Go ahead.
Well, I think I'm done now.
Say a prayer for me, y'all. All right. Peace.